Hello, monsters abound here. A few weeks ago, BenQ, I'm going to say BenQ. Anyway, the BenQ guys offered me a light, free of charge, in exchange for a review, because I'm a big shot YouTuber. I mulled this over a bit because I'm not a review channel, right? I don't review stuff, really, apart from, I play Total War. So I was like, should I? I mean, on one hand, you know, my integrity, my moral duty, my ethical concerns about product placement. On the other hand, free stuff. So anyway, they sent me the BENQ Screenbar e-reading LED task light. Cool. Mostly because my current lighting setup is a lamp I bought from Argos 22 years ago. Here it is. This is what I've been using as a lighting setup. It's fine. I had it at university. It did all right, and it's been going fine for 22 years. I mean, why would I switch it up now, right? Well, one of the reasons I quite like this idea of switching it up is because my desk, which is 25 years old and made of what I suspect is now mostly cardboard and sawdust, and which wobbles wildly whenever I nudge it gently. It's not great, is it? It's so small I've had to put the lamp behind one of my two monitors, both of which are different makes, one of which is the cheapest one I could find from Argos, the other I acquired through other means. Anywho, this means that I have a bright light behind the monitor, and I've always been told you shouldn't have bright lights behind your monitors. It's bad for your eyes, right? Why are you, my mother? Although, having said that, I said the same thing about my back for years. I used to lounge like an inverted L at work, because I sit down on computers all day. I just used to lounge like a Roman, right? Being fed grapes. My boss would always tell me, don't sit like that, sit up straight, because you'll miss your back when it's gone. And I was like, okay, boomer. And then one day I did my back in, and fuck me, it hurt. I was literally crippled for months, and it's taken me, well, I did it in last summer, and I'm still not quite over it yet. It still aches sometimes, so fuck me, look after your back. So, do I really want to take the risk that having a bright light behind the monitor will one day melt my face, like that guy from Indiana Jones? So the BenQ Screen Reading the light is designed to sit on top of your monitor and project light down, so that you don't have a bright light behind your monitor, nor do you have light shining on your monitor, which is nice because you don't like screen glare. Cool, and it works pretty well, I'll give it that. If I were a proper review channel, I'd do an unboxing, but it's a fucking box. It was at best an adequate method of transportation and protection for the light in transit. I'm sure there's a packaging design team somewhere weeping openly about that remark, but if you were any good, you'd be designing the actual product, wouldn't you? Either way, it's the recycling team's problem now. Light is nice, sleek, and weighty. It was easy to put together, only took me 6 hours and 42 minutes in total. It plugs into a USB and is low power due to the LED, so saves some electricity bill. I mean, not much, but some. It has varying hues from a nice golden light to please bake my eyeballs office fluorescent white. It can be dimmed, or you can make it do its own auto thing, but frankly I've got it set the way I like it, and it will remember the settings when turned off, so that's nice. The touch buttons are neat, although they're a bit finicky, but not so much that I find it particularly annoying. As it is, the light bar just works really well. It's really good. It illuminates my workspace. I like the light it gives out. There's some nice settings there. The touch buttons are good, although I could have maybe just had normal buttons, but I guess if you'd had normal buttons, then if you had to indent them, it might push the bar down because it's just sat on top of the monitor, so maybe the touch buttons are just, well, either way. It works really well. The touch buttons are fine. I really like it. It's really good. Would I spend 90 quid on it? No, absolutely not. Because, frankly, as I've talked through, my setup is a bit shit as it is. I mean, I've got two crappy monitors. I've got a desk that is, you know, barely hanging together. I definitely would upgrade those bits before I would have upgraded my lighting. As it is, the lighting probably would have been upgraded last, if at all, because I didn't really know there was a light bar to buy. However, at 90 quid, it probably wouldn't have been one of my top options. It's really good. I really like it. I wouldn't have bought it, but I've got one for free, which, you know, that works. I like that, and it works really well. As it is, you know, it just does exactly what I need to, which does mean that, of course, that old Lampy here is now surplus to requirements, and that means he's going to be going to the big lamp Where do lamps go when they die? Yeah, he's dead to me now. He's dead to me. So that's really good. That means my eyeballs won't melt out of their sockets and run down my cheeks like fried eggs. And that can only be a good thing. I think the light bar is really good. I just don't think I would have bought one personally. But you know, if you've got 90 quid literally burning a hole in your pocket and you're like, it's a bit dark in here, then I would say definitely go for the light bar. It's really, really good. So anyway, thank you very much for watching my little review so I could get a free light bar. That worked, didn't it? Don't suppose anyone wants to send me a new desk, because I need. No, it's not even just an ask. It's desperate, because this thing could collapse and kill me at any time. I could be buried under here, you know, 5 minutes from now, and no one would know. Apart from obviously I'd put out a video desperately calling for help and potentially a new desk. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.